So in this video, we are going to be teaching you how to hit the open stance forehand. Hey everyone, my name's Pickleball with Tyler and I'm with Universal Rackets. And in this video, we are going to be teaching you step by step and tons of tips and tricks for you to learn how to hit the open stance forehand. Once again, regardless of your playing level, regardless of your age, if you watch this whole video, you will learn exactly how to hit the open stance forehand. The difference between the open stance and closed stance forehand is the normal forehand that you learn. You want to turn sideways, you want to step forward, and you want to swing. Once again, if I'm hitting a normal forehand, that is how it's going to be. However, the difference between a normal forehand and the open stance forehand is this foot, my front foot. If I'm a right-handed player, it's my left foot. If I'm a left-handed player, it's my right foot. Instead of stepping forward and swinging, I am not going to step forward. I'm going to keep my non-dominant leg over here and I'm just going to swing. Once again, the difference is instead of bringing my non-dominant foot or my left foot over, I'm going to keep it over here and I'm going to swing. So why do you want to learn this shot? Why is there a need for this shot? Think, if you're hitting open stance, you're able to be more efficient. You're able to be more effective. You're able to recover back. If you have a ball that's typically up into the court and you're hitting a forehand, you're always going to want to step forward, use that closed stance that they normally teach you, and then you're going to hit. However, if you ever get pulled out wide, if you're playing doubles and you get a really good serve, or somehow you're in the position that you have to go out to the ball, or if you're playing singles, instead of just going over here out wide and having to step and then having to recover back, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go over, boom, hit, and then I'm going to recover back. Or I'm going to go over, boom, hit, and then I'm going to go up to the kitchen. Notice right there how much more efficient it is. Instead of going here and then back, I can go here, just hit, and then come back to the middle of the court. Some people like to say, oh, you don't want to hit open stance. And the reason is because they do not know how to. If you can incorporate open stance into your pickleball tool belt, you're going to be way more effective and way more efficient, and you're going to be able to win more pickleball points. If you don't come from a prior racket sports background, this might be a little bit foreign, but that's okay, because once again, in this video, we're going to be teaching you step by step by step by step, or maybe without a step, because no pun intended, because you're not stepping with the open stance, exactly how to do this amazing shot. Let's go. So the first thing that you're going to work on, and the number one priority, is to teach your mind how to just hit off your outside leg. All you're going to do, and this is the first way to teach yourself, regardless of athletic experience, even if you're advanced, I want you to crawl before you walk and walk before you run. And all you're going to do, you can get someone to feed the ball to, or you can feed the ball to yourself, and you're going to just work on swinging low to high without stepping forward. Again, what you naturally want to do right now is you want to step forward and then swing. And that's an amazing shot to do. But right now we're learning the open stance. You're not stepping forward. You're untraining your mind and your muscle memory to, again, not step forward. So just work on dropping the ball and swinging. You don't even need a ball. All you're going to do, again, is swing without stepping. That is step number one, no pun intended. Now, once we understand how to swing without a step, and again, all you're going to do is just go here and there. Now we're going to work on turning our body. Now here is the number one reason why players go wrong, and it's kind of like a slippery slope. And a great another example for this is when you teach someone a slice. They want to learn how to hit a slice forehand or backhand in pickleball, or a slice serve. And what do? They learn it, but then they start using it for not the right reason. And what I mean by that is a lot of players, when you teach them the slice, how to hit backspin on the ball, what they're going to start doing is they're going to start using it as a cop-out. So what I mean by that is they're going to be starting to slice at the wrong times. So they're going to hit the ball, and because they're nervous, because they don't want to miss, they're going to be slicing as a cop-out instead of using that slice intentionally to create a low ball, change the pace, and to move up to the kitchen. It's the exact same thing with the open stance. If you are going to hit the open stance, you have to make sure that you use intention with your open stance. Once again, if you're going to hit the open stance, you have to make sure that you have the right intention when you do it. Now, what do I mean with the right intention? Players are going to learn this. They might pick it up really quick, or they're going to see other players do it, and they're just going to watch and go, oh, I can do that. So what are they going to do? They're going to go out and hit, and they're going to start opening up their body. They're going to get lazy. They're going to use the shot all the time because it's way more efficient and you don't have to turn your body. You don't have to work necessarily that hard. It looks like that, but again, you do have to work twice as hard. But you're going to go out and you're just going to start hitting lazy forehands and opening up your body, and your game's going to break down. I want you to notice, even though, and this is why we do this after, and this is the second step or progression of doing this, notice when I'm hitting my open stance, yes, I am not actually turning my body sideways, not my lower body, but what I am doing is turning my upper body. This is a lazy open stance, or this is what you can fall into. It's a slippery slope. You're going to start doing this because you don't feel like going this to the ball. Instead, this is what it should be. Notice, my hips are facing forward. We're going to get into this leg in a second, but notice my top of my body is turned. I feel tension in my core. I want you to think about a sponge. You twist the sponge and then you untwist it. You're twisting your upper body. I can feel it in my core, and then I'm going to untwist it forward. Now, if you're worried about not or opening up prematurely or not turning the proper way, I want you to think about it a couple ways. Number one, you can think of the sponge again, or a snake. You're going to coil and then uncoil. You're going to coil your body. Number two, you can think about those typical Nike shirts with the logo. You're going to hide the symbol. Pretend I have a logo on my shirt, or look, I have the lavalier right now, my microphone. Watch, you guys can't see my microphone when I hit. I'm hiding that microphone from you. Another way that you can think about it is by using this non-dominant hand. By getting your non-dominant hand over here, that's going to ensure that your upper body is turned the proper way. If my non-dominant hand is over here, my body is going to open. And the last thing that you can do to ensure that you're always going to turn every single time and have your upper body properly is, instead of taking your paddle back with your dominant hand, you're going to push your paddle back with your non-dominant hand. I encourage every single one of you to do this. Notice when I take this paddle back, I'm not using my hitting arm. I'm pushing the paddle back with my non-dominant hand. Look, this is the hand that's doing all the work. This hand is just along for the ride. By doing that, watch what it's going to do. It's going to ensure that my body is turned the proper way, and I'm hiding my microphone or Nike symbol. I'm coiling and I'm uncoiling, and also my non-dominant hand is in the proper position. So what I want you to do now, and this is the best way to do it, is you're going to work on just taking your paddle back with your non-dominant hand. And you can do 5 reps. 2, you can do as many reps as you want, but you want to get this muscle memory. And notice my hand's up here. It's not right here, it's up here on the paddle. So I'm going to work on going like this. So if I'm going in the ball in a real life situation, someone pulls me out, look, I'm turning, holding it, and then boom, I am hitting the ball. Then what you're going to do is, after you do that a couple times, all you're going to do is you're going to put your dominant hand, your hitting arm, back on the paddle. And you're going to work on what? Just doing this. Again, this, I can take this hand off. This top hand's doing all the work, but I clearly have to have my bottom hand on, because when I go to swing, I'm going to have to use that. If you can do that, you are never going to go down the slippery slope or start depreciating by opening your body up prematurely, because this is going to solve everything. Now, once we get that, it is time to go into step number 3. Let's go. So now, step number 3 is not stepping number 1, turning our upper body number 2, but now it is loading onto our outside leg. Again, if you ever watch someone hit an open stance and they can accomplish it effectively, it's going to look so easy. It's just going to look like they're going like this and not swinging. But if you ever really look into it, or if you feel it, or if you want to do it, you have to get into your outside leg. Notice I'm turning my upper body and I'm not stepping. But before I go with my swing, I'm going to load into the ground. This is where all of my power comes from. A lot of players, they try to swing super hard and they think they can try to hit the balls hard. They want to hit power, and they end up over swinging and using our arm, and it's going to be a home run every single time. Instead of using my arm, all the power is going to come from my legs. All the power is going to come from the ground up. I'm literally pushing into the ground and off the ground, into the ground and off the ground with my legs. And that is how I am going to get power on my shot. So what you want to do, step number one, don't step. Number two is turn, or upper body's turned. But now we're going to lock and load. I want you to think that you are loading your gun, or you're pulling back your bow and arrow. You're not just going like this, but to make sure that you're loaded, you're going to get into your outside dominant leg. That is my right leg if I'm a right-handed player, and that is my left leg if I'm a left-handed player. Now this looks weird, but it's going to be here when I do it, and then I'm going to swing. So I'm going to load in that outside leg. So I'm going to step one, turn my body. Step one, not step. Step two, turn my body. And then step number three, load. I'm not just turning my body and swinging. I'm going to be using all of my upper body. If you want to hit a good forehand, good ground stroke, any type of shot in pickleball, all the power comes from the ground up. How do we incorporate the power from the ground up? All we're going to do is get down into our leg. Now, how do we do this and how can we feel this? The best way for you to feel it, and guys, if you guys are not as coordinated, make sure you have something to hold on to, or you can go up to the net. But what you're going to do is you're going to turn, you're going to load, and you're going to take your non-dominant leg off the ground. So you should be able to feel like this. Again, let's do it with my lefty. Turn, upper body, we're taking the paddle back, right? And now I'm going to take my non-dominant leg off. This is what you should feel. You should literally feel all of your weight go into your leg. You're literally, all your weight is going down into the ground. It is grounded right now. Now that is what you want to do. So two drills you can do, again, is you can go here and off your dominant leg. So you're going to go here and really lean into it. So again, you're going to turn and lean into it, or you can just go turn, go down, and then explode. Turn, go down. Turn, go down. I got ahead of myself. Now, after we are down, after all of my energy is into the ground, now it is time to tee off and go up off the ground. So now what you're going to do is you're going to turn and you're going to load. Now you're going to take two hands with the paddle and then you're going to hold one hand. You're not going to go like this. You're not going to go like this. You really want to work on, again, when you do drop feeds, if you're doing drop feeds, because you don't have a partner like me, because no one wants to play with you. Just kidding. My amazing wife, she's over there watching the kids right now while I record this amazing video. But instead of just going like this, you're going to turn with two hands. Do not do this. You're not going to do it properly. You're going to open up. Turn with two hands, and then you're going to load. Then you're going to load down. You're going to feel that weight. Then you're going to drop the ball, and then you're going to hit. Doesn't matter where the ball is going. We're learning the body mechanics. Do not change it because you didn't get the ball over the net. Turn and load, lock in, load it, and then you're going to hit forward. Again, in slow motion, and we've been getting a lot of requests if you could do things in slow-mo. I don't like doing slow-mo, but I understand it helps people. It's literally going to look like this. You're going to turn with two hands. You're going to then, after we're turned, after upper body's locked in, we're going to lock our lower body and get into our leg. Then we're going to swing forward. Now notice, this is step number three, or technically number four. We're going to say it's step number three for video purposes now, because again, not stepping clearly is not what you want to do, but you're turning and you're loading. Now, as soon as you load down, now notice I was doing this when I was dropping the ball. I am exploding up. I'm literally turning my upper body, locking into the ground, and then I'm pushing up off the ground. Once again, turn, lock into the ground, push up, push in, push up. Step number two, step number three. Step number two, number three. It's kind of like you're doing a leg workout, like you're turning and doing a lunge. So really work on turning, again, turning with two hands, loading into your leg, and then you're going to explode up forward and hit. Notice that amazing power on that shot that had nothing to do with my arm. It had me pushing in and off the ground, in and off the ground. I'm getting down and up, down and up. That is the power. Notice I'm keeping my body sideways. I'm not rotating and trying to hit hard. I'm pushing into the ground and off the ground with my dominant leg. That is how you get power, and that's how you're going to have a consistent grounded, precise open stance forehand. Now, after you do that, now you can do, once again, the exercise. So you can just turn, load down, and then again, I'm gonna explode up forward and hit. So you can do drop feeds, turn with 2, load down, explode. Turn, load down, explode. Notice my body's still facing forward. I'm not pulling to the side. A lot of players like to do this. They like to hit and move their body. All I'm doing is literally turning, pushing into the ground and off the ground. And I'm sorry, not sorry that I'm repetitive, because me being repetitive right now is going to teach you exactly the proper way to do it and not take shortcuts. And then again, start spraying the balls because your body is open. Now, after we do stationary, the ball is not going to be served to us on a silver platter. So what you're going to do for movement to simulate this, and again, you want to do this when you're going out to an out wide ball, you're going to start here, you're going to turn, you're going to move over, you're going to load, and then you're going to explode and hit. So you're going to start on the side, you can have someone feed it to you or feed yourself the ball. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but you're going to go over and load on that outside leg. Again, you're going to go over, load on that outside leg. To ensure that you're doing it, you're going to load on the outside leg and take your non-dominant leg off. Now, you're going to first dice it up. You're going to go step by step to learning. You're going to go over, load on an outside leg, push down, explode. That's step number 1. So you're going to simulate the move. You're going to go over, load, you're going to stop yourself, you're going to push down, and then explode. Now, after we get that, after that feels good, now you're going to kind of put it together. So you're going to turn, you're going to load, explode. You're going to turn, you're going to load, explode. This is going to take a lot to get comfortable. But again, notice I'm turning, I'm loading, and I'm exploding. I'm going to bring the camera over here, and we're going to get it from this angle just so you guys can see the turn, load, explode. Turn, load, explode. Turn, load, explode. I'm going to turn, load, explode. I'm going to turn, push in the ground, push off the ground. Let's do a couple balls. Push in, push off. Push in, push off. Push in my leg, push off my leg. That is what I'm doing. I'm getting there, pushing in, and pushing off. Notice my upper body. Again, where players go wrong, you can't do this. And even if you're not doing this now, you're going to get tired. It's going to be the 3rd game. It's going to be really hot. Maybe you're thinking about dinner at home, want to get home, and what's going to happen? We're going to get tired recording, and you're going to go like this. You're going to start opening up your body. I do this all the time because I get lazy. When I teach, I start doing this because I know I can just hit the ball back. But I'm teaching myself the wrong thing. You need to make sure you keep your body turned. How do we keep our body turned? We turn with 2 hands, and then boom. I want to notice something. I want you guys to notice something. Here we are. We're going to put our birthday party hat on. Here we are. Look what I'm going to do. Now it's windy, but let's see if this works. Clearly I have a hat, so it's a little bit cheating, but I want you to watch what you want to do. Ready? Here's what we're going to do. This is a good one. Oh, come on. One more. I am not cropping that out. Blame it on the wind. Oh, okay. What you don't want to do, though, is you don't want to do this. Watch the yellow thing, right? Or my hat even almost flew off. You want to make sure that you keep your body and your head down and forward, and you want to stay balanced. Balance is such a key when you're hitting the open stance. After you hit, you want your body to be balanced. Now, you don't just want your body to be balanced for the shot, but you also want your body to be balanced for consistency. And let me show you. I told you guys, my wife was watching the kids, and right now she said that I have to play her in skinny singles, then she's going to take the kids home and give them dinner while I record this video, but I have to play her in skinny singles before I proceed with finishing this video. And when we're doing this, I'm going to record the skinny singles, and I'm going to only hit open stance forehands so you can see exactly how to use it in a match and see how it works. Let's go. Okay, so full disclosure, I'm clearly warmed up for the video. She's not warmed up. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to hit open stance, but also you're going to see the balls that I choose to hit closed stance. And what I want you to pay attention is typically a lot of balls up here, I'm going to be stepping forward, and a lot of balls out here, more likely on my returns, I'm going to be going out wide. So skinny singles, here we are. So I'm going to turn, load, explode. Okay, now I have to move up. Oh, that's out. 1-0 you. Turn, load, explode. Are you sure? Load. Now clearly you're probably going to do this on your regular singles, but for skinny singles, just to show you. Your serve, 3-0. She's kicking my butt. Maybe I should hit close stance. So when you don't have to move, you do want to hit close stance, right? That's out. Here we are. I like open stance for my serve as well. So this is a ball that you would hit open stance even though it was out. Notice I had to get pulled out wide. So what's that, 1-3? You can do this on your backhand as well, but it's a little bit more difficult to do. Turn, that's open. So for that one, I should have took his close stance because it was up. I'm moving forward. Whenever you're moving forward, you have a ball up front, that's when you want to move up and take close. That's open. That's out. So notice too, you have close stance, you have open stance, but another thing, you can kind of do semi-open. You can go here, and you can do everything in between. What's that, 1-4? Here we are. She's ready to beat me for the camera. Okay, that's... Oh. No! Why did I hit that? That's a video that I was doing yesterday. Keep your paddle up while you're moving up. I'm so mad. Here, so that's closed. Play it. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's open stance. Out, out, out. It bounced. It bounced. Okay, whatever, your point, your point. There's a ball right there. Yeah. Okay, that's open stance because I'm pushed back. Okay, this is closed. I'm gonna move up. So notice another good thing is when you're pushed back, you can also do open stance because you don't have enough time to move back and then step forward, so you can really just hit open when you're pushed back. Now, honestly, that was probably one of the biggest butt kickings I've received in a while, and that's why you shouldn't hit open stance every single time. She literally came in here, kicked my butt, took the kids home, and now is making me dinner, which I guess that's good, right? If I could lose to anyone, it would be to her. Whew, but that's why you shouldn't hit open stance every single time. I'm going to only crop some of the points because I don't want you guys to see how hideous it was. But getting back to it though, a lot of players balance. You need to be balanced. You can't fall out of your shot. Now, how can we ensure that we're balanced while we hit open stance? Number one is we can drop our center of gravity. If I'm standing super tall and my legs are locked, I'm going to hit, and it's going to be easy for me to fall out of my shot. However, if I can drop my center of gravity, if I'm 6 feet, I want to be 5 feet. If I'm 5 feet, I want to be 4 feet. If I can drop my center of gravity down, that's going to keep me balanced. After I'm done hitting, if someone came to move me, not super hard, but just a little push, I shouldn't be able to fall. How do we do that? We get into our legs. The next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure you finish what you start and then get back to the next shot. A lot of players use this shot for efficiency, but it looks like they have an invisible person pulling them. It's like they have a thing attached to their waist and a string and they just yank them back. And what I mean by that is they go out to the ball and they're thinking about their next shot. So they're going out and then boom, they're getting pulled back. They're not finishing their shot before they go to the next ball. Again, they're hitting and they're moving backwards because they're using the shot for recovery and they're thinking that they have to recover so fast. What you want to do is you want to hit. You want to pretend that a beautiful pickleball paparazzi is over here. You're going to smile for the cameras, and then you're going to go back. Again, I'm going to turn, I'm going to move over the ball. I'm going to hit, finish, smile for the cameras, and then I'm going to go back. Again, go over, hit, finish, smile, and then go back to the next shot. You want to finish and then go. Honestly, you want to think that you're going to have a split pause or a pause for a second. You're going to go over to the ball, you're going to hit, pause, feel yourself pause, hopefully not roll your ankle, and then you're going to push back. Now, we're going to teach you exactly how to be even more efficient. So once you master this, and we crawled, we walked, we're jogging right now, now it's time to run. And that's exactly how to do it. Now, when you go out to the ball, you're going to use your outside leg to push back into the court. An okay open stance, maybe not a singles open stance, is going to look like this. You're going to go out, here we are, and then you're going to go back. An advanced open stance, I want you to watch what I do. I'll do 2 of them, and then I'll go over it. Here we are. Notice, I'm going out to the ball. I'm loading. I'm exploding. Then I'm finishing on this leg. Then I'm using this leg to push back and then get back into the middle of the court. You're going to go out to the ball. This is kind of like a dance. You're going to go, you're going to load, you're going to explode and hit. Keep your body balanced, smile for the cameras. Then you're going to finish on that outside leg. Then you're going to use this outside leg to push back into the court and get back into the middle or to your center if you're playing doubles. So again, you're going to hit, you're going to go out to the ball. You're going to load, explode, use that to push back, and then you're going to go back. Or you're going to hit, load, explode, and then you're going to use that foot to push up. If I'm pushing up, it's going to help me go forward. I'm going to go and hit, boom, and then I'm going to use it to help me get up into the court. If you can start using that pushback, and then if you have to do singles, you're going to pair it with a crossover, that's how you're going to be able to hit. The best drill to do, and you see all singles pro pickleball players do this, is you're literally going to go out, you're going to hit, boom, finish, and they're going to cross over back. If I'm drilling here, boom, crossover back. Here, boom, let's do 3 more. 2 more, go out, boom. Notice how my body's down and forward, controlled smiling for the cameras, right? And 1 more, boom, and then I'm back. I'm literally going out, hitting, boom. Now notice the hop. You don't got to think that you have to hop. A lot of players try to imitate exactly what high-level pickleball players do. They think, okay, it's kind of like the serve for tennis. They think that, okay, now I got to hit, hop, and then go back. The hop happens as a result of loading and exploding. If you're not that explosive or you want to tone it down, all you can do is this, hit, right? Hitting here, and then I'm going. Now, if I'm getting way more explosive in my legs, then clearly here, load, explode, then back. So, depending on your athletic ability and what you want to accomplish, you can use that explosiveness on the leg. The hop happens as a result of you exploding and using the proper things. You're not forcing to do it. So if you can put all of this together, you will be able to have an amazing open stance forehand. As you saw in the video, or some clips of the video, because again, I got my butt kicked. If you saw in the video, or at least some clips of the video, when I had balls that were short, I was mostly trying to do open stance, but when you want to do open stance, you want to do it for 2 situations typically. Number 1 is if someone pulls you out wide and you have to go out to the ball. Notice I can do this for my backhand too, but it's a little bit more difficult. The backhand open stance is more difficult because it's on your non-dominant side. So you have to load on your non-dominant leg, and then most players are 2-handers. So it's really hard to get on this, but try it. Maybe we'll do another video on it. So you want to do it when you're going out wide, and then also you want to do it when you're going back. In tennis, if you ever played tennis before, someone hits you a deep serve or deep ball, you can move back, turn sideways, then step forward, and then hit. In pickleball, time is a currency. You don't have that. So if it's deep, instead of turning and getting jammed, I can turn, load, explode, move back, and then move forward. Notice though, when I'm doing the open stance moving backwards, I'm not hitting and I'm off my back leg. In tennis, you can do that. In pickleball, you can't. You need to make sure you keep your body down forward. So again, and probably some of the points that I'm on post, when Michelle was doing, she was hitting it really deep. I didn't have time to turn sideways and step. So I'd move back, I'd hit, boom, and then I'd move back up to the kitchen or back into the transition or wherever I could go in the court. If you follow this step by step and crawl before you walk, walk before you jog, jog before you run before you sprint, you guys will learn exactly how to hit the open stance forehand. Now again, as you guys saw, you guys can't use this for every shot. It's not going to work. It's going to limit you from getting to the kitchen every single time. I was in that video when I was doing points, I was thinking specifically about the open stance. It struggled because instead of, when I hit open stance, remember you're going to hit and you're going to stay here. When you're hitting closed stance, you can hit and move forward. You can move forward easier. You can get to the kitchen. So it's much more user-friendly and better, more statistically better to hit closed stances. However, if you can add open stance to your pickleball game in the right way, don't fall down the slippery slope and get lazy. You will be a such way better, more effective, more efficient pickleball player. Now, if you guys are enjoying this video, the best way, it's not to subscribe, it's not to do the thanks, give a thanks tip or whatever. It is to share with your pickleball community. If you guys enjoy this video and you guys are enjoying my channel, please share this with all your pickleball partners, all your pickleball friends, and all your pickleball groups. It would mean the absolute world to me. I hope you guys had an amazing video. Make sure to click the links in all those descriptions. If you're not signed up for a newsletter already, make sure you click that link, subscribe to our newsletter, find a Universal Rackets pickleball program near you. Rumor has it, I might be doing a Universal Rackets Pickleball with Tyler Pickleball Clinic coming up maybe in the next month. Stay tuned for an announcement. If you're on the newsletter, you will get that announcement and there might be some extra perks. Have a good one. Happy hitting. Make sure to share with your friends and I will see you guys next time on court. Thanks for watching. Hit that open stance, keep your body down, keep your body consistent, win more points, be more efficient, and play better pickleball. See ya.